Craig Whitt, knocked out in health class. Knocked out in health class, Craig Whitt.
And good morning, fellow Toastmasters. When I was in the 7th grade, my middle school required all 7th graders to take a health class. But since I was in the band class, I only had to take a 2-week course for health. The first week consisted of talking about drugs. It was your typical fear-mongering. They were showing outdated videos of lungs being burnt to a crisp from cigarettes, or the classic fried egg on a skillet with saying, "This is your brain on crack." I didn't really get much out of it. It wasn't really until Red Ribbon Week, later on the school year, when they brought in ex-drug users, did I really get a wake-up call saying, hey, maybe I shouldn't take drugs. But maybe I was an anomaly. I think most people did get something out of that health class. I believe cigarette usage has gone down. Instead, my generation vapes. Instead of smoking poisonous smoke, we now smoke poisonous water vapor. The older generations clearly do not give my generation enough credit. We are much more health conscious than all of you guys. Vaping is way healthier for you. Just kidding. The second week, now that's when it gets to the really good stuff. We're talking about, that's right, sex. Yeah. The first day, they split us up boys and girls. I don't know what they were talking about in the girls group. I also don't know what they were talking about in the boys group, because once the teacher said penis, all the boys just started giggling because she said penis. We lost it for that whole class. Moving a couple days later on Halloween, it starts to take a turn. She starts talking about injuries that can occur when two people get it on. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. That whole day, we were dropping like flies. Everybody had to go to the nurse's office. We just could not handle the graphic images or stories being told. Me, I was doing all right, but I was determined not to give up. I was going to fight the good fight. That lasted for 5 more minutes when the teacher started talking about how the penis could rip when she said that, my vision just completely went blurry. The best way to describe it is that documentary on the Discovery Channel with the Bigfoot, Finding Bigfoot, where you just see that picture of that tall brown thing going like this. That's what it looked like. I go up, raise my hand. I think I'm looking at the teacher. I don't know. I'm completely blurry. I just say, can I go to the nurse's office? I get excused. I go and take a drink of water. That drink of water felt like a shot of vitamin B12 on my butt. My vision clears up. I feel fine, but I'm still going to go to the nurse's office. The yard duty comes and takes me. But I'm thinking, I'm going to be fine. I'm only going to be there for a couple minutes. That was until we made the turn. And this is what happens from the perspective of the yard duty. Okay, we're going to take you to the nurse's office now. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's going white. Oh no. He just passed out. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to need a wheelchair. I get wheelchaired to the nurse's office. They told me that they've already called my mom. She's on my way, on her way. And not 5 minutes later, she's already there. And they tell her, I need to get tested because I passed out at school. Who knows what could happen to me? We go to the local pediatrician. They start running a bunch of tests on me. I'm passing everything. I'm just telling them, hey, I just passed out because of sex. The last test, they have to do a pinprick on the side of my ring finger pin felt like it went all the way to the bone, tapped it, and went back, all in the blink of an eye. When that happened, I just let out a loud, "Ow!" The nurse just sits there saying, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine." But then she also remembered I passed out because of blood, and she says, "But don't look, don't look, don't look." And I'm just sitting there in pain. "I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna look." She collects the blood sample, they take it back somewhere and run a bunch of tests. I come back, I'm fine. But I have to ask the most important question ever to be asked to the doctor. Can I go trick-or-treating that day? The doctor says yes, and I go trick-or-treating that night with my friends. Mr. Toastmaster.